Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at a very wacky deck that I've built. This is obviously a meme deck, but this is going to be a Beedrill Spiritomb Shedinja deck, I guess, if you want to call it that. Basically, the idea of the deck is we have a few combos. We're going to try to be hunting down Tag Team GX Pokemon, and we're going to try to Destiny Stinger, knock them out, and take 3 of our prizes. So we're trying to basically find matches against Tag Team Pokemon, and we're just trying to take up the tag teams. And we want to see Pikaroms, Reshizards. And we have Spiritomb in the deck for building Spite, because if we aren't able to get damage on the Beedrill, we can use building Spite and Damage Mover to the Beedrill, and we can then do that way. We can also, you know, Town Damage Mover to the Spiritomb to build it up. You already using Rainbow Energy for the Beedrill, so we can use the Rainbow Energy in combination with Spiritomb. So Spiritomb just seems like a pretty cool partner for this deck. And we got Shedinja to help us out a little bit. So before we get into today's PTCGO video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Kakuna CIN. As always, guys, if you're ever looking to get PTCGO pack codes, you're trying to get Unbroken bonds codes, or team up codes, or you're trying to get yourself some trainer kit codes, trying to get the Jirachi or the Zapdos from the trainer kit, you can get them over at Kakuna CIN. You can also get your hands on Pokemon GX box codes, like Pikarom decks and Snorlax EV decks, or you're trying to get a Lowell Marowak Kangaskhan GX codes. Get them over at Kakuna CIN. When you do end up picking something from a Kakuna CIN at the checkout, if you put in the code LDF, you get yourself a 5% discount on your purchase with that discount code. So if you ever get something from Kakuna CIN, use code LDF. So if you're looking for pack codes or any other PTCGO codes, get them over at Kakuna CIN. So shout out to Kakuna. Now let's look at the list. So again, this is a meme. This deck is not very serious. I don't really think it can take down normal decks that don't use tag teams. Against other GX decks, you should be okay. So Destiny Stinger will knock yourself out and knock out your opponent's active. Much like Rampardos, you're going to be able to just knock out a tag team Pokemon in one hit. Nothing they can do to stop it. You just instantly knock them out, and let's take 3 prizes. And you will knock yourself out, so we're going to be using Shedinja's Vest of Life to potentially try to save us from giving up a prize. And that can make it even better. You're essentially just knocking out a tag team for free and only giving up 1 prize in the process. So that is why we do have that Shedinja Beedrill combo in the deck. And again, Spiritomb is in here as a potential backup attacker, or if we do need to move damage around to our Beedrill, that Damage Mover Spiritomb combo is available. Don't know how good this combo really is in this deck, but it just seems like a cool combo to try out. If the combo is available to us, we're going to try it out no matter how good or bad it is. I am actually going to be using a Buzzwole-GX in this deck, or Pheromosa, sorry. Mainly just here for Beast Game. There's some times where we can wrap the game up with a Beast Game, or something like that, so I might as well play it. We do have this lovely Kakuna here with Multiply, which is obviously the same thing as the Greninja Frogadier combo, but we can use Multiply to set ourselves up multiple Kakunas, and if we're up against a deck using more than 1 tag team, then Kakuna gets us multiple Beedrill potential, and that's all we really need, right, is to get multiple Beedrills with Kakuna. I do have Ditto in the deck, obviously, for like Shedinja or Kakuna. Mew's in here to save us from Pikarom, though sometimes we're going to deny Pikarom the Tag Bolt because we're going to Destiny Stinger them. But there is going to be moments where we're slow. We do have to set up. We have to go Kakuna and then Beedrill. So we have to evolve. So we got to go first. And if we go second, we're even slower. So let's go to the items now. A lot of ball searching cards get out of the way. We got 4 Ultra Balls, 3 Nest Balls. I am playing 3 Net Balls. I want to play 4, but there's some things you can't do in Net Ball, like get Ditto and Spiritomb. But Net Ball's amazing because you get your Nincada, your Buzzwole, your Cocoon, or your Weedles, and your Grass Energies. We are going to be running 2 Pokégears. I hate bricking with this deck, so I'm just going to play Pokégear so that hopefully doesn't happen. I got a switch in the deck. I am playing a Timer Ball. I actually find this to be really useful. Instead of relying on Ultra Ball to find a Shedinja or Beedrill, we can use Timer Ball also to back us up. I just really like having it. We got 2 Damage Movers again. This is going to be a really good combo. We can also use Damage Mover, again, to move the Town damage to a Spiritomb maybe, to build it up and make it be more powerful. We can also use this to maybe heal our Pheromosa. I am playing 3 Town. Another really good card with Beedrill. We can Town and then automatically with the Grass Energy, we don't even need the Rainbow to attack. I am playing a very heavy line of supporters for Lillie, for Cynthia, Erika. Again, I just don't want to brick with this deck. And I got 2 Guzmas. I actually very much want to play 3, and I want to maybe even play a counter catcher, because we want to be able to bring them up and knock them out Destiny. So I would try to find room for a counter catcher. I don't know what you would take out, though. We got 4 Rainbow Energies for Spiritomb and Beedrill. I am playing a Dark Energy for our Spiritomb, and I'm also going to be running 4 basic Grass Energy to round out the energy. And yeah, this is my Beedrill Shedinja Spiritomb deck, the meme of all memes. Again, not a very serious deck, but our goal is to find tag team Pokemon, and hopefully we get some Destiny Stinger tag team KOs in this video. So hopefully that's what we get to pull off. So see you guys in some matches with our deck. Alright guys, let's get some games with our Beedrill deck, and basically just pray that we run into nothing but techs with tag team Pokemon. That's quite literally the plan, and we'll see if we get to win a game or two with our Beedrill deck. I'm excited to play it, but at the same time I'm a little scared, just in case we do end up bricking a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what our first game is up against here. Up against, it looks like a potential Incineroar Greninja Zoroark deck, which is good because that is going to be a tag team deck. So we'll try and see if we can go second here. We do not. I'm starting to think maybe like a couple rare candies can get put in this deck just so you have that option available to you. We are going to mulligan. No! Completely giving away the whole idea of the deck. That's just amazing. Now my opponent is not going to play a single Greninja and Zoroark tag team down. Great. Now hopefully they started with two of them. If they get two in play, we have our win condition on the board. We are going to get a lone Weedle start, which is fine enough. I guess this hand works. We can try to Lillie. Maybe go Ultra Ball to help us out a little bit. Not great though, because I do kind of reveal my strategy a little bit there with that mulligan, so hopefully my opponent doesn't really think anything of it, but we'll see. Hopefully they start with a Greninja here. They do not. This is terrible. They're not going to play a Greninja Zoroark down, so we're going to have to improvise on how we're going to win this. Like, Incineroar GX we can still knock out. Oh yeah, they put one into play. Alright, never mind. Alright. I'm feeling a little bit better now. They did end up putting one to play. Will they get a turn 2 Incineroar, though? I might have to Ultra Ball for another Weedle here, just in case they do get that turn 2 Incineroar knockout. But as long as this Greninja and Zoroark is in play, I'm feeling decent. We did draw a Nest Ball. Alright, that can get me a second Weedle. I might as well hold the hand, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's not a great Lillie, but I don't know what else I'd rather get rid of here. So I think I'm going to go for just a small Lillie. Yeah, we found a Ditto. No Spiritomb. Do I want to Ultra Ball for Spiritomb? I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to pass. As long as we don't get Marshadowed, we do have a decent hand. We can get the Shedinja down. Maybe Shedinja or Weedle. We can go for a Multiply and try to give my opponent, or try and get a couple Beedrills in play. And all we got to do is take out this Greninja Zoroark and one more Greninja Zoroark we can win. But it looks like my opponent's only going to have one in play for this game. But what we can try to do, though, is knock out the Incineroar GXs to win the game that way. We also have Beast Game available. Alright, Lillie for 6. Will they get Rare Candy Incineroar? I don't know if they did. If they get 2 Greninjas down, though, that's our win condition. But no, just a Vulpix. So it looks like they're playing a bit of a Darky box deck. Did they get the Incineroar, or are they just going to go for a Catterday? Oh, no, they're going to go for a Beacon. That's fine. That's fine. As long as we get the chance to knock this thing out, I'm feeling good. This Darkrai, though, might cause us issues, too. I do want to get a Spiritomb down now, just so that this Darkrai can get dealt with. I want to have something I can deal with Darkrai. Alright, what are we drawing here? Another Cynthia. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the Cynthia here. I hope I don't draw any Kakunas. If I draw one, we can evolve it, but I want to find a Spiritomb here. And then there we go. We did find one. I want to get ready for a potential Spiritomb attack on this Darkrai. We're going to start to build our Spite now. I can risk it and play the Shedinja, but I'm actually just going to go Multiply here. I'm not going to bother with Shedinja because there's no point. I could have gotten the third Kakuna there. Maybe I should have went for it, but to be honest, I don't really care. I would rather save my Shedinja for Destiny Stinger. It's not even guaranteed my opponent's going to attack me here, unless they play Unit Energy, which I guess they do, and they do. They probably have Guzma in their hands, so I don't think Shedinja's even going to survive the turn. Maybe I should have went for Shedinja. Whatever, we're fine for now. If they ever attack me with this, though, we do have that easy 3 prizes with our Kakuna and our Beedrill. And they are going to get a Rare Candy and a Stretcher, so they will get that Incineroar GX into play. But if you think about it, there's one Pokemon down, one Pokemon with the Incineroar GX potentially, or not. I guess they're actually going to get the other Incineroar that does 30 damage. I still have to make a deck with that. I just don't really know what the heck to play with. There's like, you can put this with literally any Pokemon like you want. And oh shoot, he's actually bringing the Spiritomb, but he's bringing in the Greninja, which means we get 3 prizes here. So this works out fine. Losing Spiritomb does kind of sting, though. No pun intended, but the good thing about this is we actually have a really good thing going for us. Oof. Not a fan of drawing that Rainbow Energy. But at the very least, we are going to get 3 prizes here, which is pretty good if you ask me. So we get Lillie for 5. We'll Vessel of Life to our Beedrill. Probably just going to bring in one of these Kakunas. And I think I'm going to hold the hand. Just because we can do a Guzma Beedrill next turn, knock out the Ninetales. So our win condition is on the board. We are getting half of our prizes here. So if my opponent benches another Greninja, we actually can just win next turn. There's more supporters. And he concedes, getting a dub with the Beedrill. We didn't get to use Spiritomb. I would have liked to have used Spiritomb there, especially because we would have needed it against the Darkrai. But again, my opponent conceded, but if we had the Spiritomb, we would have had a better answer to the Darkrai Prism Star in the form of being able to get 50 damage on it, which would have been what we needed to knock out that Darkrai Prism. What I was going to do, I was going to Ultra Ball, because I had the 2 Potowns in my hand. I was like, okay, we can probably get rid of the Potowns. We probably don't need them. But I was going to save it in case a black market came down or something like that. Plus, I could have went for another Beedrill next turn with the Potown. That is the Beedrill deck, guys. We were able to beat a tag team, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to at least once in this video do Destiny Stinger to a tag team GX Pokemon. Mission accomplished. We were able to pull it off. So I'll see you guys in another match with our Beedrill deck. See what we're up against. Alright, guys, here we go. We're getting another game of the deck. We got our mission accomplished. We were able to take out a tag team. So let's see if we can take out another tag team here. No, we're up against a watercolorless deck. Might be a Blastoise deck, and don't forget, we are playing Grass, which we can use Reckless Charge. We're not winning any coin flips, though, which isn't very good. This deck doesn't really like going second, just because you have to set up your Weedles and stuff. It doesn't look like it's gonna matter. We didn't really get the best of starting hands. We can Anguish Cry, though, but the rest of his hand is pretty bad. Oh, well, I guess we have the Kakuna Nest Ball in our hand. And, oh, ooh, we're playing against a Hat Lady deck. Ooh, I think my opponent's playing a Wailord Carp deck, with Hat Ladies, and I have something coming for them in the form. Oh, there's a tag team. There's a tag team. Oh, man. There's 2. Okay, there we go. We should win the game. We just need to draw something good. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I want to attack, because there's really no point. And not to mention, we have the Nest Ball, we have the Weedle. As long as we don't get, like, Guzma, which is obviously not going to happen, we can honestly just go into, we can go into Kakuna. And, we can go into Weedle, and we can potentially just Rainbow Energy Beedrill. Because all we have to do is just knock out these 2 tag teams, we win the game. I hope my opponent doesn't concede as soon as they see me bench a Weedle, because they're probably going to be like, oh, no. They didn't get a Steven's Resolve. Will they get a turn 1 Hat Lady, though? That's going to be a little scary. Nope. That will get them a turn 2 Hat Lady, though. This is kind of tricky. I was hoping they wouldn't bring out this thing, because what I want to do is I want to be able to go for a, I don't want to have, well, I need Mew, but we can just get Mew and play this way. That works too. Basically, we just don't want them to, win with Towering Splash on my bench. So I'm just going to get a Mew down just to be safe. We're most likely going to get knocked out here, so we'll still... I'm not going to attack them, but we'll Building Spite. Maybe I should just play the Rainbow Energy. No. I think... No, you know what? It's honestly better if we save it. There's no need to attack them. Like, literally, we're going to win the game by just Beedrilling them. And, oh, yeah, buff padding, 350 HP. That is not enough to stop Beedrill, which is hilarious. Hopefully, my opponent with energy here. I've been working on a couple Hat Ladies, GX decks. I know there's a Gardevoir Sylveon one that did well in Japan. And, oh, just enough energy for my opponent to knock me out here. That's fine. Give them the time they need to knock me out. Don't really care. Once we get Beedrill going, we win the game. Like, literally, this is, like, perfect. This is probably the perfect matchup we could have asked for. They have 2 tag teams in play, and that's all we care about. So let's get Kakuna, slap a Grass Energy on it, and we're going to go for a Multiply here. As long as we didn't prize... Okay. We prized 2 Beedrills, but we got 1 in the deck, and we can probably get our other one off the prizes, which is good, because I'm gonna need another Beedrill to follow up with on Eevee-Lax. But yeah, this is perfect. I don't know if my opponent can build this thing up in time either, because we're obviously gonna knock this thing out next turn. So we'll see if my opponent's able to really do anything here. Yeah, it looks like they don't know what the heck Beedrill does. I mean, hey, I ain't complaining. This is literally like the perfect matchup we could have asked for. This is the matchup we wanted. You know, we don't want to see Weezing. We don't want to see stuff like that. We want to see our opponent flip over 2 tag team Pokemon. Ooh, Pokégear. Alright, let's just go for the Ultra Ball. Get rid of the Potown. We are going to reveal the Beedrill, so my opponent's going to look at it. Hopefully we get to get the knockout here before they concede. I don't want them to. I'm just going to hold the hand, to be honest. Let's just knock him out. We're just going to take the knockout, hold the hand. I know I could play Pokégear, but I'm going to get 3 prizes, and I have the Rainbow. We can literally win next turn if we get Beedrill off the prizes. So, I'm just going to hold the hand, and boom, there we go! We're winning games. We just need a Beedrill. There we go. Alright, so we should win next turn if my opponent... And there's... Okay, we got both Beedrills, even better. Just in case we get let loose. And there's an Ultra Ball in case we get let loose. So all we gotta do now is not get knocked out. So if my opponent does have another Hat Lady combo, they can knock me out. But we have another Kakuna, so there's nothing they can really do here to stop me. Honestly, guys, of all the decks we could have played against, we play against a deck using probably nothing but tag team Pokemon. I don't make the RNG up when we find games. Either we're going to find a game against Gyarados or Weezing, and we probably just not play the game. Or we run into Reshizard or, surprisingly enough, Wailord, Snorlax, Hat Ladies. I don't make this up, man, but I ain't complaining. This is literally like the matchup we like wanted. Like, of all the games we could have played against, this is the matchup we wanted. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm actually like completely in awe right now that we found this game. We drew a Lillie too. Oh my gosh. Starting from our weird awkward hand to a weird awkward win. Destiny Stinger winning us the game. We just took out 2 tag teams with Beedrills back to back. There you go. That's the meme, guys. That is the meme in a nutshell. Oh my gosh. I actually cannot believe we found a game against a deck using that. Let's actually look at the deck. I'm genuinely curious. What Pokemon did they have? Straight up, 3 tag teams. So all they were going to do was attack me with tag team Pokemon. What does Delibird do? Flip a coin for each head, search deck for a card. Oh, I see. Alright, well, that is that. And that is my lovely Beedrill deck. Taking out a deck that, like... Oh, man, I feel bad for my opponent. That's like the worst matchup they could have gotten. Holy cow. That's actually hilarious. Alright, well, we'll do one more game with the deck, see what we can run into. So, I'll catch you guys in a minute. Alright, guys, let's go do some more games with the Beedrill deck. I'm pretty shocked we found that game. I feel bad for that guy. He builds that Wailord Hat Lady deck. The first game he probably plays against is like a Beedrill deck, which completely just ruins his deck. Like, I actually feel bad, bro. That sucks. So we'll see, though, what we're playing against here next. We're not winning the coin flip. That's not a good sign. I am hopefully not going to brick with this deck. That is one thing that has been getting on my nerves. Okay, we got a Nincada start. As long as Nincada survives, we'll be fine. But it's not going to survive the turn because I'm not going first. I don't mind this hand, though. The Lillie is nice. We have Nest Ball, too. Gets us a Weedle. And alright, we're up against, it looks like Greninja Zoroark, potentially. Which is good, because we all know Greninja Zoroark can indeed be beat. Because we just Destiny Stinger them. But again, the Nincada start isn't helping. I don't want to lose Shedinja, because it's really important. Alright, Netball's pretty good. We'll see what my opponent is indeed running. I don't think they'll ever play down in Greninja Zoroark, though. Oh, well. They're not even playing Greninja Zoroark, I don't think, now, because they have a Alolan Meowth. We'll see, though, if they end up getting the turn 2 Ninetales. They're filling their bench up. I guess they're playing an Incineroar GX deck. Okay, so we'll Nest Ball here for probably Ditto, to be honest, because I do want to get a Shedinja. We'll Net Ball for Weedle. So we can play down the Potown, too, which is pretty good. That'll actually help me out a little bit with our damage output. We'll Lillie for 4. Okay, we can get another Weedle. Okay, and I think I'll pass for now. We'll see if my opponent knocks me out. I don't think he will, though. He's gonna... Well, he could go, like, Alolan Ninetales. Rare Candy, switch into an Incineroar. But then I gotta hope he doesn't have the Incineroar within his hand to pull that off. Nope, just a green. They don't get a switch here. Well, they could always go Ninetales. They can get like 3 items in total. If they get the Ultra Ball and they get Rare Candy, they can also get Ninetales. So that can get them 4 items in total if they want. I don't think they're playing any tag teams, though. I don't think Shedinja LOT GX is in the deck, so we're going to have to go through the normal GXs, and I'm fine with that. I think we can still win. As long as they also keep a low HP Pokemon on the bench, like Vulpix or a Litten, we can always try to Beast Game. No, they are getting a switch. That's not good. I don't want them to get a prize this turn, but I don't think we can avoid it. No, they're actually going to Beacon. Alright, we're safe. We can Shedinja. We're safe. I just hope we find an energy here. Maybe I could hold the netball, but I do want to get an energy, right? We're not going to get it. Okay, well, we can try to thin our hand down a little bit. Take some Kakuna damage. Ultra Ball. We'll have to give up a Beedrill, unfortunately, but I need to thin and search the deck. Might as well get another Shedinja. Alright, let's hope to not whiff an energy here. Okay, good. So we can Vessel of Life Kakuna. I don't even care if we get Field Blower. We have the 2 Beedrills in our hand. The 1 Kakuna's already got damage on it. And we'll multiply, thin out the deck. Hopefully draw a supporter soon. I'm tired of bricking with this deck. It's getting on my nerves. And alright, let's see where we go from here. My opponent could potentially attack with Alola Ninetales this turn if they're playing Energy Switch. I'm a little worried that could happen because I don't want them to get a knockout on my Shedinja and my Kakuna. Ooh, they're actually just going to go for Red's Challenge. Is this like a post-rotation build? I think it is. If you play post-rotation decks and you play against a non-post-rotation deck, I'm sorry, but I can't help it. That's why I'm doing the viewer matches. Ooh, he's going to escape rope me. I guess we'll bring in the other Kakuna then. It doesn't really matter what I bring in. I think he's going to get a prize this turn. I'd rather just give it one of these Kakunas. I guess I could have... No, bring a Shedinja would have been good. He's definitely got the Incineroar here. Okay, there's the Alola Ninetales. But it's going to take some damage, which is good. Not that it really matters, but it is still good. And we'll see if my opponent is able to get a KO on my Kakuna. If not, we're kind of stuck in the active still. He's going to get a Max Potion and a Rare Candy. Okay, I guess he's going to Potion the Ninetales. Again, not really going to matter too much. It's actually good that we keep this guy with the Shedinja on it, because we can still go Beedrill. I can Ultra Ball for Spiritomb next turn, which I'm going to do. Alright. He's going to knock me out with Scar Charge. Yep, there it is. He's taking a nice chunk of damage, too, because of that Po-Town. Alright. So our win condition is try to take out these GXs, and then maybe take out the Meowth or something, or the other Vulpix on the bench with Buzzmo. So we're going to have to try to do some Jet Punch combos. This isn't bad. We actually do have a pretty good advantage right now. And alright, we drew a Cynthia. Cool. Don't know if I want to get Shedinja down, to be honest. We'll evolve this Beedrill because it doesn't have damage on it. I might as well play the Nincada because I can always get Stretcher, and I can always get the Shedinja back. We did get a Damage Mover. I think I'm going to hold the hand. Actually, you know what? I really do want a Damage Mover here and put the damage on the Nincada. Yeah, you know what? Because I don't think he's going to Snowy Wind me, but in the event he does, I don't want to lose my Shedinja on the bench, because Shedinja's too important. We can just bring in the Nincada too. Alright, well, Destiny Stinger, not get Incineroar. Wish Baton does not activate because he did not get knocked out by damage from an attack. I love how that ruling works. And I think we're in a good spot right now. There's another Guzma, so yeah, we can just keep Guzmaing these Ninetales and win the game. So this is looking pretty good. And my opponent does not get a prize. And this is the power of the Beedrill deck with Shedinja. It's a really good combo. I guess we don't need Spiritomb right now, but Spiritomb can also be pretty good. It's not going to work too well against these higher HP Pokemon like Ninetales and the Incineroar, but again, it can be used to take out these Littens. Or I can soften up like Ninetales with the Spiritomb. So there is some combos. My opponent can knock me out with Spoil the Fun. but I don't really care. It's either like I bring in the other Kakuna or the Shedinja. Yeah, they had the rare candy Incineroar, it doesn't matter. They might actually have a Guzma in their hand. Oh, no, wait. They're playing a post-rotation build, I think, so they don't have Guzma. So this is actually pretty good. They can't just immediately Guzma Beedrill out. If they do that, we're going to be one less Beedrill. But again, I think we can try to just win with Buzzmosa at that point. If he just spoil the funds me... Oh, no, he's going to go into the Incineroar. I don't know why he didn't just spoil the fun, because I'm going to Guzma him here. Unless he gets a double custom catcher, but does he even have room for that? Wait, no, he's not playing a post-rotation build. He's playing Wish Baton and Max Potion. Okay, now I'm really confused as to what kind of deck I'm up against in terms of what format this is. Maybe my opponent just doesn't realize Max Potion and Wish Baton are rotating. I'm really confused. This seems like a post-rotation build. It really does, but I guess it's not? I don't know. I'm confused right now. So my opponent can knock out my Nincada, and then we just Beedrill knock him out. Alright, let's see what he does. He's going to retreat. Yeah, he sees the potential of Spoil the Fun. Ooh. I'm glad that was not a Black Market Prism Star. This is pretty good. I guess if he did get a Black Market down, I would just knocked out the Ninetales. But I don't really care about him KOing me here. It does not matter. We're going to bring in the Kakuna. What do we draw? Another Rainbow Energy. Tells you all you need to know. Okay, so we'll knock out the Incineroar here. I'm going to Netball. I'm just going to get the Buzzmosa down now. He doesn't have any like threat in place, so I think it's pretty safe to get this guy down. Guzma this up. I mean, we have game next turn too on that Ninetales, don't forget. And I'm actually going to bring in the Buzzmosa because we can win next turn by knocking out that Ninetales. So, yeah. And he concedes. Yep, there you go. Boom. Beedrill Destiny Stinger taking out these GXs. That's the goal of the video. I'm really curious to see what kind of list this was like. Oh, he didn't play Black Market Prism Star. He did have Guzma. Okay, this was not a pulsation deck. For some reason I thought it was. That is a lot of supporters. Green, Guzma, Kukui, Brock, Cynthia, Tate Liza's, Red's Challenge, 3 batons. Interesting build. Interesting build indeed. But that is the power of this Beedrill meme deck. And at least we did get to meme on some people, which does make me pretty happy. I think I'm going to have the day's PTCGO video here, guys. We're going to keep it a little bit short. Actually, it's at the time we're making this video, it's the day before Canada's Day, and I will be busy all day, so I won't really have time to make videos. But yeah, this is the meme Beedrill deck. I am, without a doubt, going to be revisiting this similar archetype when the new set comes out. Unfortunately, though, by the time that new set comes out, we are going to be losing Kakuna, because Crimson Invasion is rotating. So Kakuna won't be a thing anymore for this deck, and Potown's also leaving. We will have Rainbow Energy, though, and we can still try to come up with ideas, but I do think we're going to try out Beedrill again in the future, just because it's going to be fun to meme on those tag team decks. If you guys want to see a crazy combo Nincada Beedrill deck, definitely let me know. I think if I'm going to do that, though, it's going to be a Zoroark deck. It'll be maybe like my one last Zoroark video. So, if you guys want to see a crazy combo Beedrill Nincada deck, I can definitely do that. This was kind of my more budget-friendly build take on this Beedrill deck. If you guys are getting sick of playing against tag team decks, give this deck a whirl. The Spiritomb is definitely debatable. I found that it wasn't really too useful. We obviously weren't using Spiritomb that much, but I really did think Spiritomb was going to be useful with like that damage mover combo. If you weren't ever able to get damage on Beedrill, you can always try to building Spite damage mover the damage on a Beedrill. We never really got to do that though, so maybe the Spiritomb is kind of useless. But again, if the combo is available, we might as well try it out. And I guess we just proved that the combo isn't really as good as I thought. So I guess the Spiritomb isn't needed. You can kind of keep this as like a budget-friendly Beedrill Shedinja deck, I guess. But you know what? It was fun to try out the idea of using Spiritomb. But yeah, that'll wrap up today's PTCGO video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did. And of course, as always, guys, check out this Monster Card Cavern TCG down in the description below. And if you do end up picking up something from Card Cavern TCG, use code LDF and get yourself a 5% discount on your purchase. Follow me on Twitter down below, too. Subscribe on the road to 5K subs. We just hit 4,900 subscribers. So we're getting even closer to 5K. We're like 100 off now. So if you guys want to support the channel and help me reach 5K subscribers, let me know by subscribing down below. Leave a like in the video to show your support. Thanks for watching. Use code LDF. Follow me on Twitter. Have a good day. Bye-bye.